Okay guys, thanks for tuning into Review Channel. So today I'm going to be putting in some LED lighting into this bookcase. So basically here is the LED lighting here, and if you didn't see the unboxing on this LED lighting, this is pretty cool. I will leave a link down below in the description so you can see the unboxing on this LED light, so you can take a look at that. I won't bore you anymore with another unboxing, but basically what I'm going to be doing is putting in some LED lighting in this box here and adding a sensor. But this basically is an RF sensor. Be all inside here, going down this aisle here, this side, and also another set of LEDs going down this side. So at the end of the day, when this door opened, I got all the shelves out of the way so it's easy to work in. I took off the doors as well so that way I can work in there. You don't have to do that. I just did it myself. It makes it easy to get inside just to do it. Okay, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do appreciate it. So basically, this cool light's gonna, when the doors are closed, this goes off, and when it opens up, the lights will go on. So that's kind of cool. So we'll just get to it right now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate it, and let's get to it. I have to change direction here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mount it in the inside first here, as you can see. Hopefully you can see that. I'm gonna mount this all the way up in the inside of this cavity here. I'm gonna go over some of these metal pieces here. I'm gonna put some just tape on here, so it won't hit on that, and just keep going up all the way up to the top. And we're just going to run that first strip here. I'll actually end up putting the sensor probably down here, like right around here. I think that should work fine. The way the wires work makes a lot more sense to be in this corner here. And then when I run the main power, it's right out here to the back. And then when I run the strip up top, you'll see how to run the wire. I'll show you that in 1 minute. All right, so let me just finish putting these strips up. Just basically self-adhesive like I told you, real simple, 3M, and you stick them on and just run it right up. And when you get to the top, you just cut where it says negative and positive, right in the middle, and then you can run your jumper wire to the set going down the other side. So let's do that. Okay, so you can see here I got the first strip in. You can see we're down here, and then we're going to run the sensor right over here. I'm just going to cut this a little short. I'm going to put the sensor over here. Use the rest of this wire to basically run the other side, the jumper. The jumpers are too short to run across this span, but here are the wires. You can see all pushed in. They're all lit up nice. I put tape over here, like I said, electrical tape, but this is metal, so that's, you don't want that to hit the contact. Same thing over here, okay? And right up to the top, and I'll add the jumper here. And I'm gonna run the wire across here, okay? And then run the other strip going down this side here, just like that. So I'm gonna run a jumper across, and then another set of lights going down. And I think it's gonna be rather cool. All right, let's run the other side, identical to this side. Okay, so now I have one strip in as you saw before, and that's all set. And actually just got the sensor all wired in over here, so when the door closes, it'll shut the light off like you see here. And when the door opens, it opens it up. Turns the light on, so off, on, off, on. So when that door swings closed, it'll shut that sensor off, and it opens up, it'll put the light on. Really, really simple. So I have one strip on this side, but I gotta put a strip on the other side. And how do you do that? Use these jumpers. Okay, so these jumpers here, but this is too short. So what I end up doing is just cutting some of the excess wire from the power source, because I don't need that much wire here. So I just cut the wire, put the positive and negative where it belongs, taped everything down so it's nice and neat, okay, out of the way, and I'm going to run the power supply back here and run it right through here so it connects right to this. So take some of this wire, I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to basically connect some new wire, connecting it, measure the length between the two sides here, and then run the new strip on the other side and run it down, and then drill a small hole in the back here for the power cord, and that's it. All right, let's finish up this job. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying the video. I appreciate it. Our jumper wire, basically this is a jumper wire, and I'll just cut it in half, like that. And then we'll just strip these back. I will spice in the new wire, and then we can jump it across with no problem. That's how we'll do that. Just cut these back. You can solder them. I'm just going to use some electrical tape, make sure they're tight, and that should work just fine. Okay, let's get to it. I'm going to put these together. I'm going to put the other side on, and then I'm going to show you the finished result. Okay, so what I end up doing is running the wire, the jumper wire, across the top here, connecting it here, okay, and then running it down. It was a little tricky getting the connection, so you have to play with that a little bit just so you know, and then running down the wire down the second side, make sure it's nice and tacky. And there was some metal brackets here sorry, you can't have enough light in here. And I put some electrical tape over that so there won't be any shortages at all. The back of this is sometimes exposed, as you know, and all the way down the back. Make sure it's tapped down tight. And then now, let's plug it in and you can see what I'm talking about here. And that's the difference. So now, that is lit. Awesome. You can see this, so everything's in. And then it'll be all set to go. Here's the switch. So when the door closes, the light goes off. The door opens, the light goes on. The door closes, the light's down. And if that has to be adjusted, if it has to be a little bit, that'll work okay. Then open the door, close, open. And that's it. So what I'm gonna do is I wanna put this wire behind. So there's an outlet behind here. So I wanna, because there's no holes here, I have to drill a hole, unfortunately, and I have to drill a hole to fit this adapter. Or you can cut the wire and then splice it. I'd rather not do that. Or you could put a connection on there and make it look nice. I mean, there's all kinds of different ways of doing it, but I'm just gonna drill a hole to the corner here like this, right in the corner, right here. And that way we can just put the wire right in here. So let's just drill a small hole. It's really low on the bottom out of the way, so nobody will really see it. Then I can put some tape over that, or I can just cover that up either way. So let's just drill a hole. That was easy. And that should fit. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit bigger, but that should fit. Okay, I'm gonna finish finishing this up, and let's get the light in. Okay, you can see I drilled the hole, and I'm just gonna tape all this down here so it's nice and neat. And that is good to go. And when you have to move the unit, unplug it, pop it out. And when you put the shelf in here, you won't even see that at all from the top whatsoever. So that is good, that is done. Gonna tape this down, put all the shelves in, put the doors on. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Just wanted to recap. So easily you can install this on your own. It's very easy to do. As you can see inside here, make sure it's just tacky, make sure everything's nice and tight. The hardest part was just running that top jumper wire right across, but that was actually fairly easy once it got going. And the other side, and just stuck it down. And that's it. So it's pretty easy to, as you can see. Any questions or any comments, leave down below. I'll also leave a link for the product in the description down below as well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it, and I'll see you at the next review.